Okay, what do you think? Are these things normal or nope? Try to test out what exactly the normal people do and the oddballs do as well. Pressing enter when watching a movie or TV show to see how long is left, just to see how much more they can fit in. Can this get juicier? Can they be throwing in a final twist? Is that normal or nope? I will pause a show sometimes to see how much longer I have in an episode to decide if I want to go to bed or if I want to commit to, if it's like 10 minutes, okay, I'm going to do it. If it's 20, 30, I'm like, all right, I'm going to peace out and go to bed.
I pause episodes, but for different reasons.
Okay.
I pause it to see how much time is left, and when I see that there's still 37 mins, I get excited, and I just know that I got more great content to watch, and I sometimes pause to research something going on if it confused me or if there's I
can't even imagine how we used to watch TV, and when it was gone and you couldn't get it back. What a crazy world that is.
I was watching an old 80s movie and a scene came on that was very #MeToo.
Yep.
So I immediately hit pause and go, there's got to be some kind
check
of
this out.
I go, someone has to have written up and wrote, and it was all over the internet.
I did that so much when I was watching Narcos because I was like, oh my gosh, did this really happen?
Yeah.
And Googling something while you're watching it is so fun.
Well, Bill Murray in the movie Meatballs just does this weird thing with the lady and I'm going, this is uncomfortable to watch. Am I the only one that thinks
He's got
that?
a lot of
and there was a whole written thing about
moments. What about this? Normal or no? Putting deodorant on after having a shower at night and then going to bed.
I would never do that in a million years.
Say that
So you
again?
get out of the shower at night before you go to bed and you put on deodorant, then you go to bed.
No.
Instead of doing the deodorant in the morning. Sometimes the deodorant, when I wear dark shirts, it gets onto the side of the shirt. I don't know how. I guess when I'm putting it on.
Yep.
So I've done this, and I would do this. Now, I don't know that that's normal.
What's wrong with taking a shower, then putting deodorant on, and then going to bed? I think that it's clean.
I think it's weird.
I think it's normal.
Yeah, I've done it.
In
fact, I probably now do it more than not because that deodorant stain I get on the side of my shirt, I just, don't like it.
French onion soup, Sarah over here, a.k.a. Virginia, should be, I think, putting a little deodorant on it at bed.
I use it very sparingly.
Have you smelled Denny's armpits lately?
No, what's going on?
Oh my gosh.
I've never made a habit of doing that.
Next level.
I need to start? Is that what you're saying?
He will.
Good or bad?
Great. He actually won't stop talking about this new deodorant he's got. It's I think sugar cookie deodorant.
Oh.
He smells like a cookie.
Denny's!
What?
You gotta smell. You have to smell his. You gotta smell his armpit.
It's a deodorant?
You
It's
need
not
to
a sugar
give
cookie?
it to Kevin. Give it to Kevin.
It's the best deodorant I've ever bought.
Have
What's
you
the
not
brand?
been-
Do you know?
It's Native. They have a bunch of other flavors as well.
Huh.
Is it like a hippie, like green deodorant? Yeah.
And you even got a little sweat there. It does smell delicious.
Can I get a taste?
So the harder you sweat, the more like sugar cookies you smell.
What
It's the
is
most
that?
amazing
You got a
deodorant.
pit stain. You have been sweating. Look at his armpit. You can see a pit stain there.
I'm good.
And it smells like sugar cookies.
He makes me want to go to a bakery right now. Order 12 cookies.
It's
at
the
least.
greatest thing. I'll be
That's
outside
stunning.
sweating, and it just makes you smell more like sugar cookies.
That's stunning.
But
I did not expect that scent when I saw that pit stain.
And I can tell it's made his life 1% better because we'll just be chilling. He'll be working on something. Then out of the blue, man, I really do love my new deodorant. I just love it. Like, he loves it.
It's the best thing. It's probably one of the best decisions I've made this year when I purchased this. I went from a regular deodorant that just they have the normal Cool Sport or some sort of like rush smell, but this one I've never actually had bakery goods as a smell. It's amazing.
How did you find out about it?
I bought it on a whim. I was actually looking for my deodorant, which they were out of, and I go, and then I saw that they had a selection from Native. And I just saw one that said sugar cookies. And
What
I go,
an
there's
endorsement.
no way.
What an endorsement.
What was the other flavor they got you want to try out that you got me all ginned up?
Churros.
Oh, what?
It's
Oh, my
cinnamon.
gosh.
It smells like
Oh.
cinnamon butter. It's just so
wow.
good.
If a
You're
female,
going to put on 30 pounds.
if a female smelled like churros, I'd marry her.
I saw somebody at the store because I had walked by and I saw that they go, that smells good. They thought I had some sort of like perfume on. I go, no, it's my deodorant.
Sugar cookie.
Yes.
And he ain't getting paid for that, y'all. That's the love of the game.
He's barely getting
freebie.
He's barely getting paid for this show.
I don't get paid for this.
Okay, is this normal or nope? When you go to the movies, you don't start eating your popcorn until the actual movie starts.
That's not normal.
Not even close to being
How
normal.
can you resist when it's warm and buttery? You have to start immediately.
Oh, I love eating snacks during the previews.
I'm eating it as I'm walking to the theater.
No waiting for you, huh?
No waiting. Kevin, and I get the hot butter, and I get a lot of it.
That's good stuff.
I always, because I have food anxiety, I always get popcorn and then I get nachos. And I like the fact I can control the butter. I don't like the fact that I can't control that cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Because they don't give...
Powerless.
It's not... The ratio of chip to cheese
No, it's not.
is insulting.
It's too weak, yeah. It's too weak. You need like 2 or 3 of those cheeses.
What am I, 3 years old?
Yeah. Okay, is this normal or nope? Spacing out for a bit while listening to a song or a podcast, and then you rewind to listen to what you missed, but then you space out again at the exact same part that you spaced out the first time, and you got to keep rewinding.
All the time.
I'll do it 3 to 4 times sometimes. I'm like, when am I finally going to get this?
Yes. It's because you have so much on your mind and you're so worried about all kind of different things and you're trying to focus, but your brain knows you have things to solve.
I watched that We Are the World documentary you were talking about. It was awesome, and I did just that. I rewound that 4 different times because I started watching and I started drifting off into whatever land.
Problem town.
Is this normal or nope? Using the same stall every time at your work bathroom and then becoming enraged when somebody else is in there instead of you. I do not use stalls in the bathroom, so I cannot relate to this at all. So to me, if you're going number 2 at your workplace, you're not normal anyway, in my book.
I'm going to let you know, if I am in one of our bathroom stalls here at work, things have gone gravely wrong for me that day.
Virginia, you have to use stalls. So do you feel this way? Do you have your own set stall?
I hate it. I hate stalls. You know, I have ranted off air to you about stalls. I think it's so disgusting that you have to sit inches away from somebody else and go number 1 or number 2. A lot of people are doing both in these stalls.
Sure,
And
the nerve.
the
I know.
other
How
day,
dare they? How dare they?
I was in there doing number 1, trying to get out as quick as I could. Somebody came in, and before I was able to get out, they started doing number 2. And I'm just like, I can't even wash my hands. I can't stay in here because I can smell what's going on. I think that all bathrooms should be the family style, 3 walls and a door. There should not be stalls. We should not have to be exposed to other people's poo.
And I wonder too, because for some reason our show, we are very hung up about going to the bathroom. So we're talking number 2 out in public. Some people, it's not a problem.
No.
The story Virginia just told was, in my head, why didn't she wait just a little bit longer? Was it an emergency, or does she just not have the same kind of...
She don't care.
Yeah, that's...
She don't care. And I guess I'm just set differently because I would never come in the bathroom. If I saw somebody was in there, I would never come right in and release a brown town before this person had a chance to get out.
We get called out a lot for our bathroom being like, you guys are... Come on, guys.
Yeah, sure.
You're babies. Everyone... No one...
I don't think we're normal.
So you think we're in the really?
I would say, well, okay, we'll have Suits put it up there. Is this a normal or nope? Do you frequently do you have zero problem going number 2 in a public bathroom?
I think that's the
That's
best
the
way
question,
to put
yes
it.
or no? Do you have zero problem going number 2 in a public bathroom? We'll find out what that is.
And we're not talking about like the gross gas station, but of course everyone's gonna have a problem with that. Just in general. Do you have a problem
You're
with
at
it?
the department store.
Yes.
Are you going to be at all like, oh man, I don't want to go here? Or are you just like, I'm going to let it fly and I don't care?
Well, I know a dude who's he talks about how much he loves going to that one hotel. To people, he's like, I love pooping. If I have to poop sometimes, I'll leave my house just to go to this hotel.
What?
Yes.
He leaves his home to have an away game?
He's either lying to me or he's a weird person.
He's a terrorist.
Crazy. Okay, real quick count. Do you have zero problem going number 2 in a public bathroom? The way it broke out, 50% said yes, 49% said no. So 49% have zero problem going number 2 in a public bathroom.
It's split.
But a majority of people, it's a 50-50. And honestly, looking at my family, it's the same way. Half do, half don't.
Really?
Craziest thing. Yeah, that's where we fall.
Yeah.
We're learning a lot here today, kids.
Wow, we are a chat room and a show divided.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
That's what it is. Yeah.